check one. Check. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Whoop, hello. Cool. I'm getting a call from Nick Stenning as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final match of the day for the quarterfinals of the Australian Open 2025. This is a grudge match between the old prodigal son and the new prodigal son. At the receiver's end, Oliver Pridmore. He's alright, he's only a Cat 1. He'll love me saying that. Handicap 3.9, basically 4. He's obviously very good on this court, being his home court. He's just turned 20 in December. And he is, of course, right-handed, well known to those of you who will be tuning in internationally. He's had a good streak of wins. Here we go. I'm joined in the commentary booth by Mr. Nick Stenning. He's come from the meat raffle.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise for my tardiness. We were just at the Whaler trying to win a meat raffle.
And we are now joined in the commentary booth by Hugh Schultz, also from the meat raffle. I'm going to hand over straight to them.
Oh, you're a good man, Sam.
Here we go. You can do your introductions.
Thank you so much. Well, to quote that one song from Fox Footy, the boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Wow, hey, thank you, Sam, so much for the handover. Enjoy your sushi rolls. I went to that place. Really good sushi.
So look at Oliver.
Oliver Pridmore, future world champion on our screens at the moment.
Absolutely, he's got a few good wins under the belt there, especially under Nick Stenning. That is a tough win. That was a hard-fought battle, that one.
Made it hard for him at 6-2, 6 love. Nick Stenning is no stranger to donuts at the moment. It'll be interesting to see if he can ever get a game.
I will.
Is that tournament history. That game against Levi was a coming-of-age moment for Ollie Pridmore, I feel. What a player. The scoreline doesn't reflect just how good he played that game.
Absolutely.
And there it is. That is, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the greatest player to ever grace the game of Royal Tennis. What a man, 56 years old, still ranked number 6.
And a handicap lower than his age.
Yeah, very much so. -7. Look at that. I mean, that is just absurd, really.
Did he have any competition during that time?
Thank you, mate. You're a good man. Yep, he had this man called Cam at one point in there. There he is, just here actually. Cam has joined us in the van.
Absolutely.
At some point we'll flip that camera up. The camera's just behind you, Cam, if you want to wave at some point once the camera switches. Yeah, wow. What a player Rob is, and great battles we've been treated to.
Absolutely, it's been a fantastic legacy, which is not yet over either, as he battles Oliver Pridmore tonight.
Very much so. Look at that rap sheet there in the Australian Open. Didn't enter for... Is this one? I'm pretty sure he played. He played doubles, yes, that's right. He played doubles. Thank you to Hobart Pro Jackson Pastor for correcting me. I'm very eager to see him here in the singles. No matches head-to-head at the moment. Ben, at some point if we could get a van cam just so we can wave to the camera. We've got quite the all-star lineup in here. Thank you very much. So that's me and Nick Stenning. We've got current world champion Camden Riviere there, Sammy Legg, who's been unreal with the streams, and then Hobart Pro Jackson Pastor. So the boys are fired up.
Absolutely, and
ready to go.
We cannot forget about Ben Gazenby.
Ben is doing so well on the streaming, and unfortunately I've said that as the camera's frozen. But God, he's doing a great job on the streaming. He really is. And that is a great look for Ollie Pridmore.
I'm not 100% sure what Oliver's trying to...
What was the stroke choice there? As now... Stenning and I do have something to reveal to the greater audience at the moment. Hobart, and I'll introduce this because this is your thing, Steno, so I'll introduce you. Hobart is home to a fantastic establishment known as the Whaler, one of the best pubs in Australia. And, you know, every Thursday, is it? Every Thursday?
Yes, every Thursday.
They host a meat raffle in which participants can buy a drink and exchange, get a ticket for the meat raffle. And I'm pleased to announce that Nick Stenning is in the running with 29 tickets. He went by himself. It's 1 ticket per beer. He's drank 29 beers before this stream. And he is fired up and ready to go. And we will be keeping you updated as to whether or not we have won a meat tray as Brett gets us underway with an introduction.
Final match, best of 5 6-game sets. Receiving end, the man that needs no introduction, previous world champion, more open titles than I care to name. We like to call him our own, but the currently residing in the Oratory School in Britain, Rob Fahey.
Welcome,
Rob. What a man.
Hopefully he does watch this back.
At the service end, our
doubt
current
it.
local hero and young guns, all-round nice guy and a guy that plays tennis way better than he can go-kart, Ollie Pridmore.
Woo! A slight jab from Brett.
I'm sure there's a lot of law referring to that go-karting.
Match best of 5 sets. Good luck, gentlemen. Play.
Here we go for what's set to be a cracking game of royal tennis.
Thrilling,
Thrilling.
some might say. An unfortunate start there for Oliver.
He'd be hoping to do better than that to start it off with.
Court. 15 all.
The playing field is level. today.
Level. I expect it to be level for quite a while. Great serving there from Pridmore, just using his knowledge of the court.
Absolutely, bending it like Beckham.
15.
That's right. He's wearing the same shirt as his last game, Ollie Pridmore. Most people would think it was washed. It hasn't been.
No, his
It
mum has
stinks.
been away.
It
so he,
stinks, that shirt. He's a dirty boy. Good shot there from Rob Fahey, sneaking it in. Very nonchalant with it.
30 all.
Yes, great finish from Ollie.
Rob with a swing and a miss,
30.
unfortunately.
Packed dead-ons, wow. As Ollie Pridmore, the hometown hero, 1 game to love.
Game, 1 game to love. First set.
Exactly how you would have wanted to start, Pridmore.
Absolutely.
What a player. Young talent.
Good luck.
Good marking there from Brett.
Absolutely. His eyesight has not failed him this time.
At 84 years old, it truly is inspiring. Oh, that is a shot from
Better
Rob
than
Fahey.
5.
A founder of the court, he will be happy to be celebrating its 150th anniversary this year.
Very much so. And his 180th anniversary of life. Quite old,
Congratulations,
Brett. He's an old man.
But none the wiser.
No. Great force there. They say wisdom comes with age. However, Brett is proving them wrong.
15
Yet
all.
to still discover.
Yet to still discover his wisdom. It's already a very intense battle of tennis, Nick.
15.
Absolutely. Have you got a score prediction for this afternoon, Hugh?
I'd love to tell you, and I'll tell you the change of ends, because I think it deserves talking about. Great shot, stroke there.
30 all. Time, please.
Stroke that thang.
Better than 5.
Great shot there. Now look, Steno, to answer your question about the
Better than
score
5.
prediction, I was chatting with the great Steve, Eric Barker,
Eric Barker. Yeah, I'm familiar.
based in Washington, D.C. Absolute legend of the sport. Shout out Eric Barker. He told me something that I've heard a lot of people say, is that he wouldn't be shocked if Ollie won this match. With the you know, the speed and the composure of the young man.
I might tend to agree with you there. Rob Fahey.
Shout out Cam for the comment on the live chat. I'm just here for the chat. And look, that's a lot of people. But yes, go on, Steno.
Rob Fahey probably thinking of some tactics here.
That's not a score. That's what he's thinking.
But no.
Better than
What?
5.
Sorry.
I think Robin 5. is my
Oh,
prediction.
sorry.
What's
Yes, I
yours?
did forget the question.
Great shot there from Pridmore.
Absolutely. You reckon it's going to go to 5 sets?
I think it's going to go to 5 sets, and Rob at the 5th set is just going to decide that, you know what, he's had enough and he's going to win it.
He's had enough training for the evening and he wants to
Yeah.
get it done.
He just wants to go home. So
Yeah.
he'll get that job done in the 5th set.
He's probably got a nice warm meal at home, maybe a roast chook.
Sure. Staying with family, I believe.
Yes,
As a
absolutely.
Hobart local.
Yes, welcome back, Rob.
Welcome back, Rob. Oh, great serve there. Hobart absolutely clinging to call him one of their own, although he hasn't been here for many, many years.
Seems to be a stretch.
It's much a stretch. I mean, he was pro at Melbourne for a long time. See what I'm like about Ollie here. He just seems unfazed by his opponent, right? He's not looking and saying, "Oh, that's Rob Fahey." He's looking and seeing a tennis ball, and that's what you got to be when you're going up against a man of Rob's caliber. It's a good force there.
Actually, Rob must feel at home. Not only this being his home court, but he has a lot of photos of himself throughout the dead-ons.
It's absurd the amount of photos, and look, we've had chats with Hobart professional Jackson Pastor about why so many photos of Rob Fahey. We haven't chatted with him at all, as you can hear him say, but look, it's disturbing, really.
It's not disturbing.
I mean, yeah, he's a Hobart local, but surely there's some other players who've come from Hobart that you could put photos up of. I mean, the great Nick Stenning being one of them.
Much appreciated to you for the shout out there.
No, but look, if anyone's going to earn 100 photos in the club, it's going to be Rob. Great return. On cue, really.
Absolutely.
Showing why they have an oil painting of him.
Such a fantastic painting as well.
Yes, it's only mildly demonic. That's shocking marking because that was down. That is shocking marking.
No, we cannot comment on the marking.
Can't comment on the marking, of course.
Cannot. Apologies, viewers.
No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. That was Sam Legg went in my ear and said that was down, and I agreed, and I shouldn't have, quite frankly. Should have known better. Now, Nick, we need a true score prediction, but we haven't had one yet. I said Robin 5. You haven't said anything.
Gallery.
Well, I haven't said anything yet because it's
too early to tell.
It is too early to tell. I
mean, the whole point of a prediction is that you don't know what's going to happen. So let's have a guess here, Steno.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go out on a limb.
George Lim, legend of the game.
Absolutely. Good shout out to George Lim.
Shout out George Lim.
Jeez. I reckon it's going to be tight. I reckon it's going to go to 4 sets, not 5. But Ollie's got his head down at the moment. I'm going to pick Rob to win.
Rob in 4, you reckon?
Rob in 4.
I reckon Rob in 5. That shirt being worn by Oliver Pridmore, by the way, the Union Jack on the back, was Henry Henman's, I believe. Shout out to Henry Henman.
Big fan of the game.
I've never met Henry, but I'm looking forward to it at some point. Now, you're a local of Hobart, Stenning. What do you think Ollie's looking to do? You've played a lot of tennis with Ollie. I'll let you think about it for this next point, but just have a think about what Ollie would be trying to accomplish here. You can still think about it because it was a fault.
I appreciate the extra time. Shout out Rob.
Shout out Rob for the extra time to think. There. Now, what do you think it's, Seno?
What was it?
Oh, jeez.
What's the question?
Far out, Nick. Too many beers at the Whaler. 29 was the cutoff. I'll repeat the question after this. Just want to let all the audience know that Stenning is drunk. It's not true. It's not true at all. Nick's saying he's not drunk. The question is, what is Ollie looking to achieve? How is he going to play the court? What sort of shots do you think? What do you expect from him? Great shot there from Pridmore down the line.
Accepting defeat on that shot.
You have a bit of time to talk now.
Absolutely. That's what I needed.
What do we think, Nick?
Well, I think Ollie's definitely going to go out there to win. He's not going out there for their experience. He's definitely looking to keep the ball off the penthouse, Try and keep it away from Rob. Maybe try and tire him out in the first set. Ollie does have the energy to go all day.
All day and all night.
And all night. So
Would you love receiver? Better than half a yard.
maybe we'll get a bit better idea of who's going to win this closer towards the end of the match.
I think so. You haven't answered the question at all. What sort of shots do you think Ollie's going to play was the question?
I didn't answer the shots.
I apologise. I was too busy talking to Steno. To Pistol. I apologise.
Gallery.
Chase second galleries, they'll change ends. Well, it's great to be joined in the commentary van by 3 of the perhaps greatest players to play the game of Royal Tennis. We've got Pistol, Sam Legg, and then, you know, Cam, who you can sort of see. He's got the thumb up. What a player Cam Riviere is, quite frankly.
Absolutely.
Played a lot of games against Rob. I think maybe in a few games' time we'll get Cam to share some thoughts on what Ollie should do.
So good thing we've got the door open because this van is oozing with greatness.
Oozing with greatness and sweat because it is hot as in this van. I don't have a t-shirt on this jumper, Sam, and I cannot take it off unless we want to get demonetized. Because you can't have shirtless people commentating. Want to give a big shout out to Joe Bailey, big fan of the streams. He says, smashing dinner. Related Insight Boys. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Joe. Great shot there from Prid, winning the chase. And a shout out to Wildfire Blue. Lovely. Mr. Paul Tabley will be joining us to watch online soon. Paul Tabley being the professional at Ballarat.
Absolutely. And a great friend of the game.
And a great friend of the game. We were in Ballarat recently and extending for clothing trial. Great shot there from Rob to win the third game. Go up 2-1. Nick Stenning loved his time at Ballarat. Conducted a meet and greet with some of the local talent. Shout out Fred. Beautiful use of the timbre there from Rob. Just the experience showing there. Knows exactly where to put that ball. I like the idea, just finding that net. In the words of Nick Stenning, we've lost the net, but don't worry, because Oliver Pridmore has found it. It's just there in the middle of the court. That's a quote from Nick Stenning. He's used that a few times now. I don't know why I'm commentating you. You're a commentator as well.
I am. I do have my own headset on. Thank you, Hugh.
No worries, mate. I'm just trying to get you involved. You seem a bit spaced out there, buddy. Oliver Pridmore has sent that ball back to Melbourne. That has gone a long way.
Absolutely. Rob not wanting to chase that one down, choosing to conserve energy instead.
And you'll take it for better than the first gallery.
Absolutely. I think Rob's very comfortable beating Chase to better than the first gallery.
A lot of players would be quite comfortable. I don't know if I can count myself in that. Line is a very tempting chase most of the time. Interested to see how he plays it at the change of ends. Just got a quick message from Helen Schultz, which I'll read out soon in the live chat. That is my mama, as Pistol said. Great shot there from Ollie. That volley of Rob Fahey is just so compact, so beautiful. Do you have anything to add on that volley?
Other than it's being... it's a very strong volley. He doesn't look like he's...
It almost looks like he's not trying, but he is. It's just so compact, and I'm blown away.
I'm just blown away that I'm seeing Rob back here. This is fantastic.
But commentating.
Absolutely, I haven't seen Rob on court since 2019.
I've never seen him on court. As being a newer member, it's an honour, quite frankly. there. Helen Schultz says, if you win that meat tray, it needs to come home to Melbourne. Unfortunately, be going home to Bridget's house, Nick Stenning's girlfriend. We don't have any food for her. She's asked for food, and the meat tray will be, hopefully, what we bring. Fingers crossed. Lovely return to serve there from Fahey.
He's done that many times before, I imagine.
He loves a cut volley. He's a relatively new player, Rob. Great serve.
That's a
from
very,
Prid.
very nice serve from Pridmore.
Beats him.
30-40.
He'll be very happy with that. Rob can't believe it. And then goes and gets himself a stroke and the third game.
3 games
set.
to 1 first set.
3 games out of 4.
I mean, out of all the people watching this match, I reckon Camden's probably the most worried.
Yes, well, this is his next opponent, the winner of this game.
Absolutely.
He's shaking in the van at the moment.
Less than a yard.
Setting doing a... You can't hear it because the camera's not on us, but he was doing an impersonation of a man shaking. Very shot there. Well, I'll actually invite the great Camden Riviere, if you want to scooch over, Pistol, to come over. I'll bring the headset to you, Cam. I would love to hear some thoughts about Rob Fahey's game and what Ollie should be doing here. Over to Cam.
Mr. Stenning, boys, you guys are doing a great job, first of
Mr.
all.
Camden, welcome.
I mean, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing. I think he's putting Ollie under a ton of pressure every ball, right? Either with the aggressive cut volley or the forcing. You know, Ollie's going to want to try and run him into the ground with his retrieving, and Rob's going to try and keep it short. He's doing a great job so far, and it shows in the score.
You can definitely tell who's been media trained in this van.
Sorry, boys, I can't get canceled yet. Movement for Fahey. Up at the door. Doesn't even get up there in the doubles.
15-30.
Question. What should Ollie be doing to try and come back here? Any thoughts on that? Maybe at the next convenient point, you could answer that question.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, we can talk about that at the next changeover for sure. Yeah.
Before I take my headset back.
Good movement from Fahey, though, so far. Great to see him moving this well. Yep.
First grill of the game, and that's what matters in this game, as most of our viewers will be aware. The grill count is the most important factor.
Oh, I did not realize that. Okay. Because I don't think I've hit one yet this week. I've been avoiding that thing. It's about as big as a postage stamp, so...
5 slices of A5 paper to be exact.
That seems inaccurate based on the sheer number of 5. Oh no.
1 2.
Do you think
So hold on, let me answer this first question. So what do I think Ollie needs to do more of? He's got to be not on the receiver's end. Okay, he's never going to win from that end. And second is that he's got to try to control the point better with his serving. Rob has too good of a return to serve. We all know that, right? It's the best there's ever been. And even if his movement or anything is lacking a little bit, that return is still going to be on point, especially here. So I think Ollie needs to really focus in on his serving to get in control of that return. Otherwise, as we've seen, he's going to be in a bit of a hole here.
Camden kindly passing the headset back. That was very insightful from Camden.
Thank God we've got him in the van.
It's always nice when you can turn to an expert commentator and have it be the current world champion. So, shout out to Camden. Preparing for a world champion defense this year against, well, whoever wins the Eliminators. It's going to be very exciting to see. I, for one, am buzzing to watch some of those games, and if someone wants to fly me out to Newport, I would happily commentate the final with you, Steno.
Likewise, Hugh, it'd be an honour.
It would be an honour. There. Ellie Cosma in the chat. The channel's already demonetized. Take your shirt off, referring to me. I will not be doing that because Ben will kill me. But I appreciate the gesture, Ellie, and you'll see me with my shirt off very shortly. Just not on stream. Now look, it is an honour to be commentating this game. Commentating the greatest to ever do it in Rob Fahey, and arguably the best player that can be. So, in the fans, awesome. Great shot.
That is a fantastic shot.
Now, Nick, we talk a lot about, you know, Michael Jordan versus LeBron in the GOAT debates, and I'm eager to hear your thoughts on my question I have for you next.
Oliver doing very well to stay in the point there after an early slip.
15 love.
Okay, well, actually, before I do that, at this next change of ends, I do have a proper question for you coming from Pat Dunn, which I'd love to share with you. It's a question for you, Nick, addressed at you. I'll let you think about it before the change of ends, so after this point, I will let you know. I will read it because I'm the commentator host, and you're my sidekick. Alright, so Pat Dunn asks, what serves other than railroad does Ollie have at his disposal? Question for his training partners. Perhaps a bobble. So think about what other serves Ollie could be using here against Rob Fahey. And we'll let you know. Pistol might even take a swing at that question, Pat Dunn. That one will be down, so we'll start with Stenning. What other serve would you like to see him use? And then Pistol, if you want to let me know, and I'll tell the audience. Or do you want the headset? Pass the headset to Pistol while Steno answers.
Well, firstly, thank you very much, Pat Dunn, for tuning in and shooting us through a question. That's very, very kind of you. I do hope to see a bobble in there from Oliver. Try and slow that game down so he can get back to the centre of the court. Maybe a high serve here and there, although Rob does have a very good volley, seeing as he has come from a lawn tennis background. And quite a successful lawn tennis background, I might add, too.
15 all, chase the line.
Go on, Pistol.
Looking for a winning gallery there.
And Jackson Pastor will share his comments on what serve to be serving at the next point.
Better than 2.
Yeah, I think Ollie's Demi PK is something that he should look to use. He gets it to get really close to the bando. He can maybe stop Rob from employing that cut volley that he is very well known for.
Thank you very much for that answer, Jackson. Sorry.
It's a Pistol. It's an honour to have such great training partners of Ollie in the booth. Obviously, Nick Steen being one of them, and providing incredible insight there into what Pridmore should do. Obviously, Camden knows it very well as Rob hits the grill, so it's nice to have the insights, but it's really up to see what Pridmore does with all this knowledge, although he can't hear any of it. He's a great player, Prid, and I back his game. It's been a slower start for him, slower than we would have liked, but
Absolutely. And he's been more vocal than past matches. Maybe this is because it's a greater opponent than myself.
perhaps nerves, yes. All right, and I've got a great question from Joe Bailey coming up. Shout out Joe Bailey, very vocal in our chats, and I'm a fan of it. Joe Bailey, Pistol has just called you a good lad. He's asked, given Pridmore's history of injuring opponents' shoulders, does Fahey have anything to worry about? And I'll leave that with you, Nick, because I don't play enough here. I didn't know he had an injury of shoulders.
I can't speak on behalf of the injured shoulder, unfortunately. So
No,
we might have to
wasn't
give
yours.
we might have to give that question a miss.
All right, we'll give it a miss, but thank you,
Joe.
Joe. And keep them coming. We've got one from Ellie now. So everyone in the chat, please feel free to keep questions coming. This is great.
Absolutely, we've got
Question for
50
Cam, and I'll have to reiterate his answer. Actually, I'll give him the headset. Who would win in a foot race between you and Oliver Pridmore? As I pass the headset over to Camden Riviere, as he's laughing at the moment.
30 love, receiver leads.
That's a great question. It's not often that I have to account for someone being lower to the ground than I am, so.
Ellie is very low to the ground, mind you.
Ellie is on the shorter end of the spectrum.
Yeah, smart.
Chase.
Lost it. Interesting choice
15-30,
there, Rob.
chase better than 2.
What do you reckon Rob's going to do here? Just force it the dead on?
No, I think he's going to go for the lob. Yes.
Nice one, Steno. Brilliant commentary as always.
Sorry, Candid, I thought he was going to try and beat it on the floor. but apparently-
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you.
Of course he had to force it there.
A foot race, I would take myself every day of the week.
That's your.
I would take Cam to beat Ollie in most things, to be honest with you, including Royal Tennis.
What about a UFC match?
I think Cam would beat the absolute daylights out of Ollie Pridmore, as Steno gives me a very rough look. Great
Rob
shot
Fahey
there
has
from
found
Rob
the dead
Fahey.
ons. The crowd is ecstatic over that one.
Patrick Dunn coming in with another as Pridmore misses a tough shot there, he would have loved to have got that one.
Rob
First
Fahey.
set to Rob, 6-1. Needs a bit more, as Steno wants to say something.
16-1.
It was quite cool seeing Rob's composure there. He misread that serve, let it drop for the back floor, and then to hit the back wall and quite comfortably cut it into that rear right hand.
That never say die sort of attitude. I really like that from Rob.
Absolutely.
He's an incredible player.
As he
Patrick Dunn asks if we're talking agility or speed,
15 love.
3-cone drill or another NFL combine measurement. I think we're talking speed here, Pat.
absolutely, Pat.
We've got Rob Shanks in the chat now.
Oh,
wow,
wow,
a bit
he's
of Royal
awake.
Tennis royalty. Wow, shout out Shankers. What a legend of the scene. Not really a question from Rob Shanks, but I want to highlight what a get that was from Ollie Pridmore. That was unreal.
Absolutely commendable. You should be very
Shankers just
proud.
saying Ollie is one of the best sliders and divers on the court. Jackson
30,
Pastor with
15.
an interesting question, looking to blow his own balloon. Had a court. Pistol asks, who did Rob's last restring? Well, I can tell you, Pistol, it was you. So don't ask stupid questions that you know the answer to. As we get back to the tennis.
It's 1 and 2.
Great cut volley. That's that cut volley again from Rob's penetrating so well up the court.
Absolutely.
1 2
Again.
twice.
This Steno, anything you'd like to talk about? This is your home court. You know the way it moves. You know the way Pridmore plays. As we have a look at... Oh, maybe you could lead us through this first set summary.
That is exactly what I was going to try and lead into there. Thank you very much, Ben, for being on top of that.
Ahead of the ball.
Geez, we're just looking at our winning opening counter here. Neither player has hit any dead-on so far. Rob Fahey leading the count with 1 grill. Same on the winning galleries count, 0 each.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, so as we can see here, as Ben has gratefully pointed out, Ben isn't submitting the scores, right?
No, sorry, Brett.
Brett isn't. This is on account of Brett being 180 years old and not knowing how to use an iPad.
Technology is not his strong point, as he's broken the website today.
So I thought I saw a dead on in there.
Thank you very much, Ben. We were not on the ball with that one.
No, we were gonna try and play it off, Ben, but unfortunately, no.
Hopefully some more reliable stats up here. Points served. 40 to Oliver Pridmore.
That's it. So clearly owning that service end, Pridmore, but not getting the results.
Door gallery, thank you. Hazard the door.
Now I have a question for Cam, which I won't pass the headset for, unfortunately. I'll ask you after this question. It's great to have you in the van, Cam. Do you think, and I think you may have touched on this earlier, but is it an advantage for Rob to be at the receiver's end in this game, or do you think he'd be happier at the server's? Interesting insight with Cam, which I'm looking forward to sharing with the 50 viewers in this chat.
Currently lost 6, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. Well, Cam has shed light and said that Rob is happy at both. Doing a great job pinning Ollie down with his railroad. However, Ollie's serve probably not challenging Rob enough and allowing him to be a bit free with his cut volley returns. And he's getting great results at both ends of the court at the moment. Oh, finds that winning gallery. Pure class there from Robert Fahey.
Hopefully Brett has entered that correctly, because
I can almost assure you he hasn't. As of the door as they change ends. That comes back to Patrick Dunn's comment about maybe a switch up in serves for Ollie. I mean, he's just not getting the penetration, the challenge on Rob that he would like at the moment, Ollie, and I'm interested to see how he reacts.
Absolutely. I think Ollie wants to start this second set off with a better purchase of the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully
he hasn't, but still down 1-love.
So we are still at the fresh end of the match.
Very much so.
Has it chased the door?
Has it chased the door?
Has it the door to come?
Chasing the game.
Oliver finding it hard to find a serve. Points 19 to 35. Rob standing quite high up at the court there in the receivers.
If you want to shed some light on that, Steno, as a seasoned professional of this court, where would you stand?
There's a chase better than the door. No strikes.
A good hard think about where he would stand next game.
It's about 1.5 meters from the back wall and 1.5 meters from the side wall. That's where that's where you would usually find me.
So you're finding Rob a bit too high up the court at the moment. Well, it's working clearly, but
to be honest, Hugh, I don't think I can speak on behalf of Rob. He's a seasoned veteran of the game, and I don't think anything or any knowledge that I can share with you at the moment is going to be worth much.
Not against Rob Fahey, no. But if anyone could. So well for a man who is nearly 60 years old. Rob Fahey, unbelievable. Unfortunately doesn't win the rest, but God, he moves well.
He does move very well.
Just great agility. Wouldn't believe his age if I told you. Better than two chases. Ellie Cosmer in the chat. Hugh, are you playing solitaire on the job again? Well, I never played solitaire. I don't think I've played solitaire in my life, Ellie. We did play bingo.
We did play tennis bingo the other day.
Bingo was a great success for the sport as a whole.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Ellie, I don't play solitaire. How about you get off the chat? How about that? No one wants to hear from you. I'd never speak to my mum like that, Cam. Shout out Helen Schultz. This is Ellie Cosma, ladies and gentlemen. Any thoughts on that most recent game there?
30-15 receiver.
Unfortunately not, Hugh. I'm still shocked about your
Has a change message at the door.
I'm a bit rattled from your previous comment about telling Ellie to get out.
Ellie can say whatever he wants. I just never played solitaire. He just has to say if it's accurate. Prid reading that well.
Absolutely. He knew where Rob was going to hit it before Rob had even decided by the looks of it.
That's it. No, Ellie, I want to give a big shout out to you. You're a functioning member of the club, and it was unfair for me to treat you in such a way. I'm a big fan of you.
Functioning?
He's definitely there. Thank you for your comments, Joe Bailey. I agree. I think I've handled that situation with the utmost class, and Nick Stenning could learn a thing or two. Does not know how to apologise in the game, Nick Stenning. If you go back and watch his matches, he will hit some outrageous shots that should not have gone over, and his partner will apologise for him. It's just great from Nick Stenning, really, all around.
Chase the line. Game.
One in the game.
Against Love. I don't think Ollie's been in this sort of position before. I mean, he's usually the one who top dog going into these matches. How do you think he's coping?
Look, I think all things considered, he is playing Rob Fahey, so he'll be pretty happy with just the experience, maybe. I don't think he's playing for experience, though, Ollie. I think you touched on that. You don't think he is. You think this is a result sort of match for him. I think he'll just be trying to figure out what he can do to get control of this game. Harry Purcell with a very inappropriate comment there that I will not touch on. Oliver Pridmore made that mistake at a British Open, and I will not be highlighting that. I can confirm it is not Jackson Pastor. It definitely says best. Down. Ben with a quick change of cameras there to let the viewers decide who has the best drink in the van. So the five of us will get our shirts off and point them up to the camera.
Very cheeky camera change from Ben.
Very cheeky. He knows what he's doing as he highlights on Oliver Pridmore looking... Is disgruntled the word?
Hard to pick. Rattled, possibly?
Rattled, like a snake. Yes. Getting nothing from Nick Stenning there.
No, I'm a bit... Well, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the perfect time to hand over the commentary to Jackson Pastor, as I am potentially going to go and win a meat tray. So
We'll keep you all
we
updated.
will keep you in the loop. But thank you very much for having me.
You'll be back.
Jackson Pastor, everyone.
You will be back, don't worry. You won't be stuck with pistol for too long.
Bit harsh of you there, Hugh.
Incredible rest here. Pistol, welcome back to the microphone. I will remind you of the rules of commentary. Refrain from speaking during the point and no usage of the C word.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Rob Fahey and Ollie locked at 15-all in this fourth game of this set. Well left from Robert Fahey.
15.
Ollie looking a little bit rattled here.
He definitely is. He's just not looking comfortable on his own court. I haven't seen him like this in a long time.
I've not seen him like this ever. But when you're playing the caliber,
Perhaps it could be, I don't want to say the moment getting to him. He's pretty cool under pressure usually, but I mean, playing Rob Fahey, a lot of talk about this match. Do you think he's feeling a bit of extra?
I think you'd have to be
pressure.
superhuman not to be feeling it, to be honest.
Yeah. I completely agree with that, actually. Rachel there finds the last gallery.
Like Rob standing at 3 and 4 and hitting volleys, he
30
Ollie
all.
should be trying not to let him do that.
Yeah.
We all know Rob's from a very, very good Lorna's background, and his volley's a huge strength, even at the ripe young age of 56.
Yep.
And Ollie should be trying to not let him do that.
That's exactly right. And that's exactly right. I'm going to pass this headset now to Sam Legg, who is not ready for a headset, but I'm going to use the bathroom, so excuse me. I want Sam Legg to touch on his knowledge of Ollie Pridmore's game, obviously knowing him quite well as a friend and just a co-player. So I'll pass this one to Sam, and he'll take it for the next few minutes.
Well, everyone, I can confirm that I know Pridmore's game quite well. I've been tailed up 6-love, 6-love by him quite a few times. I'm not entirely sure how he's going to be able to
gallery.
how he's going to work his way back into this match without time on his side. He's really got to slow the game down, in my opinion.
Close miss. He's found the neck. He's found the neck. He needed that.
A few more of those. and you'll be
30.
right.
Worse than a yard.
Only another 72.
Have you done them? Oh, yeah, you're right.
What's the chase? And the game. One game for 3 seconds.
So the second set. Helen Schultz with fingers and toes crossed for those Tassie snags. So Nick Stenning obviously on his way to the whaler. Meat tray as Rob hits his most famous ball, the main wall, dead on.
15 love.
Very good serving from young Oliver.
Pistol, it seems like
15 all.
Oliver's going to want to drag this match out as long as possible in order to give him the best chance of winning.
Yep, would agree with that.
That kind of serving's not really going to do it, though.
That shot is chips and gravy.
30, 15. Oh!
Brett with a nice loud fault call there.
Chase better than the door.
Pistol, at what point do you think Rob's going to start slowing down in this match, given that he's giving it, pretty much giving it to her?
40-15, Chase Better.
Look, I'm not anywhere near 57 years of age or 56, but it looked like in his first round match with the professional from Bordeaux, that third set was a bit of a struggle. Whether he switched off or whether he slowed down a bit, I'm not sure. But the third set could be the turning point. I did say I thought Rob would win in 4 and that he would lose the third.
Could be a good prediction.
40-15.
It's just a matter of
server leads. Better than the door.
Matter of if Pridmore can settle into this one.
It will come down to Ollie's composure, and normally he is the most composed of young men.
Especially on the tennis court.
Not so much in the commentary booth. He's not a big extrovert, Al Pridmore.
No, very stoic individual. Likes to remain quiet.
Doesn't like a beer either.
Very odd choice.
That's a fantastic rally. That's a fantastic rally.
Vintage Fahey there, getting all the way up the court.
So when you say an odd choice, are you
14 to
saying
1
it's an odd choice that
second
Ollie
set.
doesn't like a beer, or was it an odd choice of serve?
No, it was an odd choice that Ollie doesn't like a beer. Something
Yeah.
wrong with that child.
We're going to throw back to Hugh Schultz, and Sammy Legg's going to step out for a minute. As
2.
Ollie attempts a main wall dead on, misses low. The best way to miss one of those balls.
Yes. As we actually get on some tennis talk for a change. Probably should highlight a bit more of the tennis. Talking a lot about mini raffles. It is incredible to see Rob just finding such great success at both ends of the court, which what Cam touched on. Pridmore really would be looking to close out Rob. He's just looking a bit too free, I think. Just looking like he does what he wants at the moment.
Oh, 100%. He may not have played this court in 5 years, but he's acting like he owns it.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. Then again, as the Hobart locals claim so proudly, this is the court where he grew up on.
Yeah,
Learned the
100%.
sport, proud Hobartian.
Double.
Yep.
And
Chase
he's
West
playing
in
like
2.
it, as we've got a
Oh,
couple
there's a
of
close-up on Darcy Webster-Jones. Look at him. He's a specimen of a human.
could be a future very low
Being
handicap.
loved
I don't know what
better than
handicap
the
I'm
last
Look at him.
gallery.
but God, he's a good player.
In the words of the Indian cricketer Ravi Shastri, he's a big unit.
There's a big unit. That's some great piece of commentary there. I know
30
exactly
love.
what you're referring to.
Just no ice cream in his hands.
Just no ice cream. That's exactly right. Unless he's hiding it. It's just such good work, Rob. He's such a dangerous cut volley, and then he can just force it at you like anything.
I mean, he's just dangerous in general.
It's incredible to see, really. Just
I mean, having faced him in doubles yesterday, hitting the best backhand volley of my life, and it comes back into the corner under the grill, under complete control. It's insane.
yeah. It's just annoying.
It's a nice pickup from Prid. He won't be happy with that Prid.
30 all.
He's fond of using the term weak when he makes errors, and I reckon that was said under the breath there. He will not be happy with that ball.
Yeah. Just looked
The
like he's
fist
playing
pump
like-
again from Rob. I think he's out to make a point.
I think so. I think he's trying to show. A lot of people did have Pridmore as their winner of this game, so he's trying to show them wrong.
Yep.
Means a lot to him, I guess, this game.
He may have taken offence to the reel from at the HRTC.
Yeah, which highlighted Ollie as the better player.
No idea who made that.
It was my
Working
co-commentator,
out,
Pistol
40-30,
Jackson
all out.
Pastor, who made that
bold comment. Big fan of the term "don't poke the bear." I think you may have
the
poked
bear
him.
will respond.
The bear may be responding
Yeah.
at the moment. There's Lewis Williams, Saskia,
Another
there'll be Jess.
specimen of a human. I reckon that's Josie next to Lewis
Yeah,
on the other
I
side
reckon
too.
you'd recognise that. Yeah, that's Josie. Yeah, good little group of people there as the proceedings get underway. It's great to see all these big names in tennis. Don't cut to us, Ben. Don't cut to us, Ben. That is shocking. I'm upset, Jackson. I apologise. He's finding it very funny. Yeah, great to see all these big names down here in Hobart. It's
Huge names.
huge names. It's just great to see. So many tournaments coincide with each other, and obviously the 150th of the club. Just an excellent time to be down here in Hobart. The vibes are really high.
Summertime vibes, baby. Summertime vibes.
Very much so.
Well, a bit of a misread from Rob there.
Could have been. It looked a bit like that.
Well, the court's changed. It is old, as you pointed out, as old as the head pro, Brett McFarlane.
Well, Brett actually founded this club. His son was the first head pro. Brett is 180, for those wondering at home.
Hop.
So Rob Fahey comes up for a second serve. A reminder that your microphone is on, Pistol.
Advantage, server.
Just a little bit. Sort of
Work from the
forced.
door.
Trying to take back the service side, Pridmore.
Advantage.
No update from Nick Stenning yet, re the meat raffle.
Well, hope to find out soon, because we do know Stenning loves a bit of meat.
So he loves the meat raffle. He's looking very much to win one.
There's
Really good.
Tony
really,
Barrett in the front row with
Yeah,
Kaz
really
and Ros Pitt and Nick Jones.
Really nice to see the dead on so full. It's
Absolutely.
It's awesome to see such a great atmosphere down here in Hobart.
Chase.
Such great cut and control on the ball.
Game 5
Rob's on
games to 1.
fire
5-1.
right now.
Second set.
As Pistol highlighted, definitely proving a point.
Prid attempting a bit of RT flair there. We know Shanks is
15
watching.
love.
Hugh's too busy on his phone to actually throw a comment in.
Yep, I'm here, don't worry. I'm just trying to...
Typical Gen Z.
Not happy with that return, Rob. To be
15
fair, I
all.
think he cut himself some slack. He's made a lot of great cut volleys. And that could genuinely be the first one he's missed. So it's pretty harsh for himself.
Well left.
Van doing down, that's a great read and another great
30,
rest.
15.
Hobart's playing some tricks at the moment. Playing
is.
some absolute tricks.
Hobart
Chappers
coming
earlier
to play.
left one. Left one he thought was probably going to be around 3 and ended up worse than 5.
There you go. Great face. It's just beautiful to
There it
watch
is.
from Rob Fahey. What a player. Puts his
40,
hand up.
15.
Nick Stanning could learn a thing or two. Though I'm not sure what Rob's sorry for.
Great point there from Prid. Still set points for Rob Fahey. Looking to clinch this one pretty quickly.
30, 40.
Nice pick up and forces a juice. No, it's great to see so many people down here in Hobart
Complete.
watching such great tennis, and a lot of people in the on the live stream crowd. We've got currently 47, which is the biggest I've seen.
We've lost a few.
We've been
we had
gaining
50
a
odd.
few, don't worry. But it's just great to see.
They must have had to go and have dinner.
Perhaps. No, look, it's
Advantage Oliver.
Advantage Oliver. Such a great game, this one. I was really looking forward to it. When I saw my name on the commentary sheet, I was very excited because I put it there. I was very excited for it.
Absolutely. Oh, read that. And Oliver has.
Chase the first
Not happy with
gallery.
He's
himself
gone.
there, Prid.
He's tried to go the boast winning there.
Advantage.
Perhaps a tad bit greedy from Pridmore.
Little bit greedy.
And he let himself know.
He knows it. He knows it. The self-chastising there.
Yep. Don't think I can repeat what he said, but
I don't think we can, no.
But, you know, I'm just liking... he's fired up, and I like that a bit. I like when a player gets fired up. Obviously, you can go too far, but it's good to show the care and the passion. I know this will definitely be a big game for Pridmore, one that he'll be looking to put in a good result, and I think he has. I think he's playing well.
Advantage receiver
Obviously not
has
as well
a
as he would
chase.
have liked,
The first
but
gallery.
I'm looking at him, he looks slightly overawed by the situation, which feels strange to say, knowing Ollie as I do. Rob serves a fault. He looks slightly overawed, which is strange to see. But then when someone of that calibre is down the other end, it's kind of hard not to be. Although that's a good ball. That's a great ball.
Game,
Maybe
2
he's
games to 5. 2-5.
Working his way into it now, Pridmore.
He's left it a bit late.
There's plenty of time. It's a 5-set match. Far out. I mean, the class is just next level.
It's delicious.
Delicious tennis.
Delicious.
As Pistol's put out there, absolutely.
I mean, Mark Howard wanted to build Scotty Boland a statue at the G. I reckon we build Rob Fahey a statue in Hobart.
Wouldn't be too far off. You've got a lot of portraits already.
Oliver apologising for that, and as we know, he's definitely not sorry. No one ever is.
Just Hobart's penthouse is coming into play there.
How are we looking on the stream? Any more comments, young Hugh?
Just going to have a look. Not at the moment. No more questions for the chat. It was great to have some...
That's a bit disappointing.
That's all right. And nothing from Nick Stenning, RE, the meat raffle.
Well, we'll have to stay tuned to that one. That's the big event of tonight, is the meat raffle.
Perhaps the second biggest event behind what is a great game of tennis unfolding in front of us. Yeah. It's a bit of a poetic match, this. Pridmore, the new favourite out of Hobart, the club favourite, and then Rob.
I heard the term passing of the baton, and I also think that may have reached Rob because he's clearly very determined.
Last gallery.
Yeah. That was my call. I said changing of the guard. Was
Changing the guard, yep.
If
I've heard that as well.
Potentially, yeah. And you're right. Maybe Rob has decided he wants to put the foot down and show that he's still the top dog.
Which is insane at 56.
Very much so. Finds the net there.
Not happy with himself
30,
either.
15.
Sets himself very high standards.
Thought he was going to go for the boast
Last
there,
gallery.
but going down straight away, down the middle.
And worse than the
Let's
last
that
gallery.
go.
Chases. Because Rob, this is the thing that
Chases
Cam was saying.
30-15.
He's happy to let that go. He's just been so fluid at both ends of the court.
He's getting a few loose ones from Prid, loose serves, and he's quite comfortable. So
Yeah. And now as someone
just looking
who's
at that replay, God.
great shot. As someone who now has played Rob Fahey, you'll know that you can't put anything remotely loose against him, or he'll just put it away. Isn't
You
that
can't
right?
hit anything remotely good against him. It's got to be exceptional.
Yeah, it's incredible to reach such a level.
I'm just happy that we
30-15,
avoided the
server
golden
leads.
set.
Very
Last
narrowly, I
gallery.
might add. Very, very
Thanks to a
narrowly.
Manuel dead-on hit by me.
Very narrowly. Shout out Tony Blom.
We did win the winning gallery count in that doubles though. And I heard there was a pretty good catch taken too.
Oh, got him there. A bit of deception from Ollie.
Lovely.
It's a lovely shot. Perhaps a confidence booster. So he's 1 point away from making this
3-5.
3-5, which, you know what, once he gets there, got the momentum. Could
Momentum's a big
Case
thing.
worse than the last gallery.
start posing a challenge.
Lovely.
There it is.
That's
That will
game.
make it
3
3
games to 5.
Pridmore riding some momentum here late in the set. This will make him feel good,
Game,
even if he
3
doesn't
games
win
to
this one.
5.
Yeah,
3-5.
so I think even if he loses this set, getting a few games on the bounce will do his confidence a world of good.
It's a stroke there, unfortunately, for him.
As he smacks one
15 love.
into the net.
Hard to do anything with a cut volley like that. Great shot from Prid. Hobart getting around their hometown hero. You can hear the noise.
15 all.
To be fair, they're both hometown heroes, I suppose.
They are both hometown heroes. I'm not sure he can claim crowd support tonight, Ollie. I just...
Oh, finds a gallery, and just not the winning one.
finds the hazards.
Has a chase first gallery. 15 all.
Gallery.
Good call, Brett. Good call.
That'll be two
And the
chase,
second gallery.
change of ends. So yeah,
Two chases,
as you
15
touched
all.
on there, Pistol, Ollie, just these few games that he's won at the end here will give him a world of confidence moving into the third set.
You'd hope so. You really would.
Yeah.
We'd like to see a competitive match. This is obviously the drinks match. The dead on from this view looks quite full, and I'm sure it's standing room only at the moment. But we would, as the screen goes blank, we would love to see something a touch more competitive,
I think Ollie's
which is
making
what
that
we're seeing
work,
now. Yeah.
This is a fiercely fought game.
It
It's
is.
It's definitely felt very competitive, I think, as someone, a neutral watching. I just think, as you said, Ollie
15
maybe
all.
just succumbing
Has a
to a
chase
bit of the
first,
pressure
gallery.
and
Has a
expectation at the
Slightly,
start, but
slightly overawed. Yeah.
yeah, but he looks composed and ready now. And he looks like he's working into his own game.
Who do you reckon's fitter,
First guy
Rob
has
or
it.
Brett?
It's a
Just
great
out of
question
completely left field, who's fitter, Rob or Brett?
in terms of match fitness. Oh,
No, not match fitness. We're talking fitness.
just like running on the treadmill and all that, gym work and all that.
30-15.
I'd
Chase
probably go
the
with Rob
second
still.
gallery.
Having some insight into Brett, I'd take my boy. I think Ollie tried the fake on that one. Bit of a shake and bake.
There's that desperation around the court. It's great effort from Ollie, but Rob just showing the class.
Rob is absolute chips and gravy right now.
Absolute chips and
It's
gravy.
your
For those not watching from Australia, that just means very good. Ollie happy to leave that for a hazard.
get in the door.
Definitely want to get down on that
It's
service end,
your-
Ollie. It is a privilege to watch. Rob's still going about it at 56. It's mind-blowing, really. You don't hear about this in any other sport.
No, it's genuinely outrageous.
Great.
That's a great ball from Oliver.
To highlight something that I heard recently in the
Hazard,
club
get in the
rooms,
door.
the year Oliver Pridmore was born was the year that Rob Fahey won his 10th. Well, he earned his 10th year in a row as world champion. Was the year that that Ollie Pridmore was born. So that just goes to show the longevity of Rob's career, and just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, really.
Genuinely outrageous. Like, Ollie was born
42.
and Rob was world champion for 10 years.
Server lead.
It's incredible.
Has a chase better.
Absolutely
Has a door.
outrageous.
And Ollie's just over 10 years old, so it's unreal to think about.
Helen Schultz loving the delicious comment.
Pulse.
Yep.
And she says, go Ollie.
Fair enough. Backing in the young gun. It's a great get there from Pridmore as he goes to 4 games to 5 in this set. We saw Wood
Here we
one,
go.
in his game, managed to get a
4
few.
games to 5.
He did.
Second
It
set.
was 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah, riding that momentum here as the sets continue.
Rob hitting a penthouse. possibly pick up, but fall
Fall
short.
Competitive tennis here. Ollie Pridmore
Absolutely.
taking it to Rob now.
Time, please.
Riding all the momentum. So your time, please call as Rob goes to quick
I
call.
think Rob is maybe doing that as a little bit of gamesmanship. He's not moving up to that ball.
He's known for a bit of gamesmanship, isn't he, Rob? He's a smart player.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
If it's within the rules, as he hits a gallery, or he hits the first, I thought it was door.
If it's within the rules, play on.
First gallery. 15 love.
Cam not willing to tell us what he's whispered in the background there.
I wouldn't have stitched him up like that. Nice shot there from Prid.
30 love.
Keeps it nice and
Going
tight.
to 30 love, and we are all of a sudden.
2 points away from 5-all here, Hugh.
This is incredible. Great composure from such a young player. Hasn't lost his head at all.
30 love.
He was feeling it at the start, but regained it, and I'm really happy to see it.
I think everyone is. They wanted it. They wanted a big match, a long match. Bit of top spin from both.
Oh, great movement from Ollie. Unfortunate not to get that volley.
Great movement from Ollie, but he keeps hitting the ball back to Rob. Rob didn't have to move that entire point.
This is true.
That's a cut volley.
That's incredible from Ollie.
That's fantastic
40,
movement.
15,
He's doing
first.
That's
so
the thing.
well.
Rob will not be able to tire Ollie out.
No, that's he's
We all know what Ollie's diet's like. He lives on sugar. He's on a constant sugar high.
The Energizer Bunny, as some have called him.
Yeah, look, a constant sugar high. He's not going to run out of energy, so Rob's going to have to find his targets here.
Doing great stuff. Two competitors. I think it's a very beautiful game. This to have Rob, who's been the legend of Hobart for so long, up against
The
Ollie.
Dead-Ons is named after Rob. It's
Dead-Ons
the
is
Robert
named
Fahey
after
Dead-Ons.
But by the end of Ollie's career, could we see the Ollie Pridmore winning gallery? Something like that. Those side galleries
Doesn't hit it enough.
That's good. Pistol goes bang. I'll leave Ollie to deal with that later. Just 1 point away from 5-all.
That's too good.
Way up the court. Ollie's way up the
Class.
court. Tried to read him. Ollie saw it.
40.
Rob has seen it and gone the other side. And a rare error from Rob on the racket. 5-all, and all of a sudden from 5-1 down, Ollie a game away from claiming a set.
4 games on the bounce.
Second set, 5-all.
Ollie definitely warming into this game now.
I'd hate to be Brett right now.
Much more fun in the commentary van as Rob takes his time.
Absolutely. The marker's chair is both the best seat in the house and the worst seat in the house.
Stressful job, I'm sure.
Also, keep those questions coming in. Send them via the live stream, please. Who have you got? Who have you got in this game? Who's taking this set, Hugh?
I said Robin 5. I think Prid gets this set.
Prid takes this. Be
my prediction.
For it to go 5, I think Prid needs to take this set. Yes.
Great find and get real there. Goodness gracious, what a shot.
Stephen Powell with the question, are the same set of balls being used for the men's and women's open? That's a fantastic question, and as the hometown assistant pro, I will answer that after this point. So Stephen, to answer your question, we have a set of balls for every odd day and a set of balls for every even day, so they get changed every day. more so than the contents of my fridge.
Love chase worse than
But in all
6.
seriousness, no, we have 2 sets of 80 balls, so we have 160 balls and we're rotating them every day.
Are you allowed to make more balls during the tournament?
No.
Or so that's a
No,
rule?
so both sets of balls have been on court for a rotation, so 7 days. We've had 2 sets of 80 go on court for 7 days each, come off, be retied, re-sewn, and then stored for this particular event.
Yeah.
160 made by Brett McFarlane.
Only.
Yep.
So won't accept balls from the great Sam Legg or...
No, made from
So-
scratch. So he
Wow.
cores to the outer layering to
40
the...
love, receiver
He definitely
leads.
didn't sew them.
Chase worse than
No, that's
6.
incredible effort from Brett.
That's a Barry Totes special, the sewing.
Rob with set points here. By
One less. You are most welcome,
15,
Stephen.
40.
And that is the set, 6-5.
But look, I think Prid can still walk away from that one happy if he can keep his head. He's managed to push him to 6-5.
I think he's gone 1-5 to 5 all. And I would hope to think that he rides that momentum, but looking at the camera angle right now, his face is not screaming joy.
Yes, I agree with that.
And Rob goes bang, first point of set 3.
Asserting some dominance early in this third set.
Double.
Oh, I thought it would have walked dead on. You got to chase instead. My mistake.
Chase 2 and 3.
2 chases here.
Getting
Chase
back
5
up the
and
service
chase 2
end.
and 3 level.
The winner.
No, dead end. Yeah, no, we know. Look, I made the same mistake with Chappie and KB. I was not paying attention to hitting the buttons, so
Yeah, these stats are wildly inaccurate.
stats are inaccurate. It's very easy to do if you haven't used the tablet for a very long time. So we're gonna let Brett off on that one. He's doing an extremely good job as the marker for
Probably
this one.
those chase lengths and set durations are probably the most accurate stats you'll get.
And points won, which is quite close. I mean, obviously 5 all. Yeah, only 4 points, only that last game. So that's
Level.
very, very close.
He's
Chase
playing well,
5.
Prid. It's going to be a matter of whether or not he can realise that or not, or whether he's going to take that as a complete failure, which he shouldn't. He's got a lot of momentum.
He's a mature kid for his age. I know he doesn't look 20. He looks about 14. But he's mature for his age, and he knows this game.
Rob wins that point there with
15
that.
love.
That's experience. You
Chase
can't
2
buy
and
it.
3.
Stowers on court.
Yeah. It's a great question from Xavier. Who do we think can eat more in a day? KB and his bananas or Prid and his
I
donuts?
don't think anyone's ever beaten KB and his bananas. Fuck me, there's a lot of them. Apologies for the salty language there. That is the Australian coming out of me. There was I think he went through 13 in the
Ben
game.
is not going to be happy with you. That's a lovely ball from Prid. Look, Xavier, to answer your question, I disagree with you. I think
15,
Prid could
30.
put back about 30 donuts in a day.
That's a lot of calories.
But he's got nothing on Nick Stenning, who is the donut king, after his first round match of this Australian Open.
Courtesy of Cam Riviere, who's still in the van. It's
40,
lovely to see him in
15.
here.
Cam is loving life after that comment too. He thought that one was quite good.
It's a fair call.
Look, there'd be a few of us who'd be on the triple donuts if we played Cam in a major, so there's no shame in that. And I think Nick very much enjoyed it.
So we talk about my swearing, but Ben is going to kill you with the talking during the point.
That's very true.
40,
Sorry, Ben.
15.
Master of the live stream.
That's it. He's doing a great job on the live
The
stream. as always.
Dumbledore of the live stream.
No, I think it is time. I don't know if we've necessarily done it yet. We try and do it every game, but shout out to Ben. I mean,
Fantastic.
If you watched any Hobart live streams before this Open,
Primitive.
Yeah, that was the word Sam Legg used, primitive. Always
Stone
done a
Age.
great job. This
Receiver
is
leads. Chase
better than I ever hoped he could have done. So shout out to Ben. He's doing a great job.
He's been a great help to us. We've definitely loved having his expertise overseas here, and I know Sammy has. Well, that's a beautiful winning gallery from Oliver Pridmore. Build the man a statue.
30-40.
Yeah, and we will honour Ben's great work by remaining silent during the point.
Our English viewers may have understood the reference of build the man a statue, and as I say that, ha, we have the ashes. Hold that thought.
Great shot there from Fred.
Lovely shot from Fred.
Lovely cut.
But for our American viewers, cricket, the superior sport to
Advantage.
baseball,
Server.
it's a reference to that game. That's a great read.
Better than 6.
Read or luck there, Pistol. What are we thinking?
Oh, probably a bit of both. Yeah, probably a bit of both. I think he was probably in the right place at the right time, but also Rob. Oh, look at that full deadens. You got Ollie's mum, Georgie, and his grandparents there. Hans Drillsma, a former treasurer. Rob's sister, Christine Sterling. Dick Friend in the background. This is a massively packed deadens here. Oh, John Davis wandering through with a beer.
It's a great time in Hobart. I mean,
That's fantastic. All these members. Johnny Herbert's there as well. Man who tried to put me into headlock in the brick factory.
Might be the only man to ever attempt that, to be honest with you. Wow.
Didn't end well for him.
Goodness gracious. I do not want to ask any more questions about that. I want to focus on the tennis.
That is an interesting bounce. Hobart, in Hobart we're known for having interesting bounces, but that was outrageous.
Yeah, hard to read that, that's for sure.
Deuce. Pulse.
It's a good call from Brett. Not often does he call us short railroad.
That's your boss, mate. I'd issue some respect.
He won't watch it, it's fine.
Great attack on the grill from Rob Fahey. Just knows where everything is on this court.
From Chasing the Hazard. Great tennis, enjoying the coverage. Dan, thank you very much. For those who don't know who Chasing the Hazard is, that is Dan Warboys.
Great shot from Ollie Pridmore. Good force on the main ball.
As Hugh interrupts me while I am paying tribute to a great man.
I'm being paid to commentate, that's a lie. But, you know, I'm here for the thrill of the game.
No, we're not Fox Cricket, we're volunteering. Oh, the Rob Fahey volley.
Great shot.
But it's gone for a volley.
Hazard better than half.
Hazard, sorry. A Hazard.
No, Dan was up from Chasing the Hazard. Was it Dan?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Great shirts he's made.
I think
Half,
we need to get a replay on the Hazard better than half. Yeah, Rob wants the review.
replay.
He's not happy.
Don't have reviews at the moment.
When we change ends, Ben, could we get a better look at that, please?
I'm sure he'll be able to provide. Is that a bit more gamesmanship from him, highlighting that review system?
No, look, I knowing Ollie well, he's a fair kid. No, that's fair. That's a good call.
That call. It's very much better than half.
That's a good call. That is better than half. Well played. Ollie, fantastic sportsmanship, fantastic honesty. Xavier Wilson says VAR, we've gone to that, my friend, and no, that's all fair in love and war. I think Rob's lost a review.
He would have lost that one.
He's lost the review. That's not umpire's call, that's missing off stump.
Back to the Chasing the Hazard man. He's designed a great T-shirt for the Oz Open.
He has, and that's also thanks to Nick Stanning. Some good merchandise coming out of this tournament.
Game 1 game to love, third set.
So we're about 35 minutes after this meet. No Nick Stenning. Oh, stop it.
Oh, that is just unreal.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Outrageous tennis.
15 love.
Rob just standing there. Okay, whatever. Done this before. Ollie with a comment to himself there. I didn't quite catch that, Hugh, did you?
No, I'm sure he was just asking himself to maybe try a bit harder than that one, and he'll go back again and try again.
Bit of a donation from Rob. For the 1 game myself and Tony Blom got yesterday, he donated 2 volleys into the net, and we were very happy with that.
About all the points he won.
Oof, that's done.
That's done. But unfortunately, it's true. Like you commented on.
I did.
Almost a golden set.
Almost a golden set. Thanks to my main wall dead on, we avoided that.
Unbelievable.
And we won the winning gallery count, also thanks to me. I love Tony.
Better than the second.
Tony's a great guy.
Here we go. Some more.
Oh, the Robins. The Robins.
15,
And
30.
Ollie Dacey as well.
Ollie Dacey doing a lot of great work around the club.
Fantastic. The barman. He is the barman.
He's very good with it.
Oh, he's fantastic. And he look at him, both hands on the face.
Robin
and Robin are just like we've seen this before, but Ollie Dacey's there like this is insane.
Absolutely insane. What a game of tennis we get to witness. I mean,
Oh, it's fantastic.
to watch a player like Rob, it's an honour to commentate a game of his. Really
Not
is.
100% in his prime, but still playing incredible real tennis.
Honestly, you couldn't tell some of the time. Some of the shots he's hitting are just
The main walls, the volleys.
unbelievable.
The movement might be lacking, but the rest of it's still there.
Very much so, as he serves for a hazard chase.
Oh, good pick up from Ollie there. Oh, the Djokovic-like movement of Pridmore has undone Rob in that particular point, Hugh.
Unbelievable stuff.
That's a Djokovic slide.
Better than the
unreal.
second gallery.
Moves so well.
His nickname on RTO actually fluctuates between Novak and Smurf.
I have noticed this as a proud RTO stalker. Shout out Xavier Wilson, loves an RTO stalk.
Yep.
Novak and Smurf.
Apparently he got Novak while he was in the UK, but I'm not having that. He's still our little Smurf.
Great shot there on the 10.
That's a beautiful
shot.
He's still our
40,
Smurf.
30.
Still small and blue. Oh, that's a great miss from Rob and a great pick up from Ollie.
Oh, good effort.
Game, 2 games to love, third set.
Ollie's in these points. Oh, there was some RT flair on that.
15 love.
Out of court just.
That sound is every Hobartian's worst
15 all.
nightmare. Two in a row for Prid. He's not going to be happy with that. The racket's around in his hand the wrong way. He knows it. He's not happy. Again, Brett McFarlane doing a fantastic job in the marker's chair. We love him.
Absolutely. Doing a great job. Hobart head pro for a while now.
Fittest man I know.
There you go. Shout out Brett McFarlane. That's big praise coming from Pistol.
Not a lot of hair, but fittest man I know.
Absolutely.
That's actually something he has in common with Cam.
30 all.
Cam looking around, bewildered in the back of the van.
Cam's about to walk out of the van.
Oh, far out. Hang on a minute. I did not.
Bang! What was that? We
was
need a
dead
replay.
That'll be a
40,
replay to the next
30.
change of ends, I'm sure. Wow. Just nonchalant, dead on there. Wow, hey.
Faults.
Oh, Rob not happy with that ball. We'll get in touch with Baz on that one, Rob. Sorry.
That's it.
Now he's got to move it. The added embarrassment. Getting rid of it and then having to move it again.
That's it. Loss of aura.
Is that a call? That's a game to Prid. 1-2.
Go on,
Game
Pridmore.
1 game to 2.
Here we go.
Unbelievable stuff.
Can he take a set? What do you reckon, you?
I reckon he can.
The second gallery.
He gets
Gallery.
himself a chase.
Good man. Gets himself up the service end.
Double. Caught. 15 love.
Rob not happy with that one. There's a little shake of the head there. Holds himself to a very high standard. I don't think we have to
Second
tell anyone watching this that.
I think so.
Faults.
Has to be fairly new to the sport to not know just what level Rob can achieve.
If Steve Smith played real tennis.
Shout out to Lunch. Oh, another call. That
now
could be
that
contentious.
we need a replay on,
We
please,
need
Ben.
a replay on that. at
Xavier
some point.
Wilson says aura loss is crazy. I do agree, Xavier. Hugh may have gone above and beyond with that one.
That's it. Well, look, but like as we have a look at this point here, I want to, we were just talking about Ben's commentary work, not commentary, but camera work. Okay, he's obviously set up the commentary as well.
He has.
But also just the graphics on screen, the statistics, the scoreboard ever present. Real tennis can be hard to follow at the best of times. The scoreboard makes it very easy.
He's the
15
type
love
of man we don't want to
receiver.
lose.
That's it.
Chase
He's doing
the
a great
second
job. And I
gallery.
believe an agreement has been reached with Hobart on keeping this streaming set up even after his tenure.
Cannot comment on that. Sammy Legg is the man to comment on that one.
15 love
Won't
silver.
comment on it anymore. Thank you.
Second gallery.
Oh, we're not keeping it. I apologise.
Faults.
Sam has corrected me on that. Maybe there were talks.
You are genuinely trying to stitch us up here, aren't you?
I'm not. That was just what I heard through the grapevine as Ollie serves his second serve.
Can't be so.
Unfortunately, he's going to put that away 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Half a yard. That's the check.
Oh,
That's
wow.
losing a chase of Hazard better than half. It's a better than one. He's overcooked the railroad.
30, 15.
Unbelievable for Rob.
Hate it.
What a leave. He knew what he was doing with that leave, Rob. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Good and bad. Real tennis genius in play.
Door. 30, 15.
Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, definitely the right call from Rob. Just.
No, 10-2. Two chases, 30, 15.
John Watkins, 7:30 a.m. Still dark outside and snowy. Must be commenting from the UK. Nothing better than having a live stream tennis to start the day, plus a coffee, of course.
Couldn't
Now,
agree more.
As a coffee man, absolutely.
What a Xavier come back with there. He said 7:30 is the peak of real tennis time. That's a well-known fact. I can't agree more. I've held down a 7:30 a.m. booking on the South Court of Royal Melbourne Tennis Club with Xavier for a long time now. And it's the pinnacle, quite frankly. No better tennis has ever played than at 7:30 on
Rob
on
with a
South
bit of a
Melbourne.
grimace there. He's
30-15,
grimacing
server
hard.
leads.
I
Chasing
don't like
Door.
seeing that. I will say I don't like seeing that.
I think you'll be okay. He's a
Look.
hard nut. It'd be hard to get him off this court.
Yeah, look, he's got a fantastic racket in his hands, so he should be fine.
Lost the chase.
Oh, Rob with another great leave.
40-15,
Great leave or couldn't get
Chase
there?
Better.
Okay, I'm going to put some respect on Rob's name and say a great leave. Thank you, Jackson.
You're welcome. That
Lost the chase.
was probably a
And the
better
game,
lead.
3 games to 1. Third set, 3-1.
Great third set here underway.
Nick Stenning may miss out on the rest of this commentary the way he's going.
God knows where he is. He might have just left. No sight of a return of Nick Stenning.
Time, please. 15 love.
Everyone's favourite commentator. Everyone's favourite commentator and a lover of a cute coffee date with Camden.
15 love.
Has had the odd breakfast with Cam.
Really paying Cam out here at the moment. Well, I am. I won't sell you into that.
Please don't. Great game,
but-
Rob.
Though I have enjoyed a beer with the great man, so
love.
it feels like it's acceptable to rib him after enjoying a beer with him.
I've got too much respect for Cam to say anything against him. What a great man.
He is still sitting in the van, so Hugh's sucking up while I'm just taking my chances. It's a reflex volley from Rob. Oh, for the winning, it doesn't matter that he missed it.
You put enough cut on
Cut
it.
down.
Put enough cut on it. Doesn't matter if you hit the winning or not. It's
Ollie,
going to be a winner most of the
filthy.
time.
Ollie is filthy with that miss. Oh, target shooting. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. It's what you love to see.
Game. 4 games to 1. Third set.
I won't comment on that, Xavier. That's an inappropriate comment.
Come on, Xavier. Be better than that, buddy.
Do better. Shout out McCoppins. Almost around that timber. Rob taking a firm hold of this third set now.
15 love.
He's not happy, Ollie. He's shaking his head. There's something not going quite right for him. He's not in the best mood.
Whoa.
It's a good call from Brett.
Hasn't been able to quite capitalise on that momentum from the end of the second set there. I think Rob winning that set has
Taking the steam out of him a little bit.
completely agree with that.
Oh, no way. He did not get that.
Almost sounded like a hit a
Hazard
pole
in
there.
second
It's
gallery.
outrageous.
Hazard
I
worse
thought the
in
point was
second
done,
gallery.
but no, Rob, more switched on than I am. Gets it to a hazard.
More switched on than the both of us. And Ollie just drilling one low back wall to get another chase and get the service set back. Robbie's standing at 3 and 4, 4 and 5.
Yeah, very high up the court.
Again, outrageous.
They're just controlling this game,
Hazard worse
controlling
in
the
second
pace,
gallery.
everything about it. It's just been all Rob.
Yeah.
Pridmore just finding it hard to gain any sort of momentum, and when he did, Rob answered back and won a set.
And then
And
worse than 5.
it took the wind out of Ollie's sails, I think.
It looks that way.
He's on struggle street.
Sorry,
There's that body
15
language
love.
there, that missed
Concede.
dead on, and then just
Think
drops
about
the
it.
head.
Ollie's on
Hazard
struggle
worse
street.
than
It's
second.
me on a Sunday morning.
Oh,
Just on a
goodness
real
gracious.
tennis court.
Oh, look, the hustle's still there. You can't fault the hustle.
No, he can't.
30
He won't
love.
give up, Prit. That's one thing we know about him, is that he won't give up.
That's it. Great shots.
That's a great post.
Just the court awareness and the shot selection.
40 love.
It's a privilege to watch, it really is.
Given the lateness of the hour, I think Nick Stenning might be quite close to winning this meat tray. Just going back to the Nick Stenning issue.
15, 40.
He must have. It must be the only reason he's not here yet.
Yep.
Those start. Rob gets a chase
15,
there.
40.
I guess the meat tray must be secured if he's not here now.
He's got to take it to his girlfriend, so, you know, we hope he wins it. Otherwise, no one's eating.
That's it. And I am also attending that dinner, and we've been tasked with getting some food on the way. However, we haven't, because we are not prepared enough. So this meat tray is really, really important for the viability of Nick Stenning's relationship. As Ollie Pridmore looks to secure chase 6.
So you'd say Nick Stenning's relationship is teetering on the edge of this meat tray?
Of this meat tray, yes. I wouldn't say anything else about the two. I'm not in a position to comment.
Pick up.
Great rest there.
I'm going to say, so Ian Meaney, love the commentary and banter, guys. How do you think Ollie compares to the GOAT when Rob was 20?
We'll have a think, no?
I was not alive when Rob was 20, or I didn't know about this game when Rob was 20. Hugh, I don't know about you, as Rob boasts one from main wall. And goes with some flair.
Disbelief.
Pridmore's tenacity. Tenacity
Effort
gets him the point.
That's what you love to see. You can't coach that. That is pure heart. Shout out Ollie Pridmore. That is awesome stuff.
Well played. 15 love. Halt.
So unfortunately, Ian, we cannot answer your question. Alistair Curley has gone in with that though, and he said, Ian, not even close. A big fan of Rob Fahey. Obviously brought him into Hobart, brought him into the game.
Nope.
So we'll trust
Worse than 2 on the chase there.
we'll trust Alistair Curley on that.
15
Alistair Curley also says he's enjoying the game from the North Hobart viewing gallery with Ben Taylor Matthews, the world number 4.
30 love.
Loving a chase here. Yeah, Alistair Curley doing a lot of great work down here.
A lot of great work for Arta.
Very much so.
In.
Great shot from Prid. 40 love.
Prid's hit the camera.
I just want to obviously thank you, Ian, for the comment.
Yep.
Obviously, neither of us can highlight without the comparison. We've only known
We're a bit
Ollie
too
when he was
young.
20. We're both a bit too young. But I just want to talk about Ollie's tenacity in that point. I mean, there were 3 shots at least that should have been a winner.
That's Djokovic-like. When it comes to
Cam
Lornas, that is
exits the van.
Djokovic-like.
No, it's just standing up.
He's
Cam.
getting a bit of cramp. He played for an hour today and he's getting cramp.
Look at that. I mean, the sliding around the court. You can't coach that. That is
That's
heart
natural
and
ability.
effort. That
That's
is
natural ability is
It's
what that is.
talent all around.
40 love.
I can't
Server
do that.
leads. Chase
Not at all.
worst.
You need to be a certain type of player, and Oliver is that.
Yep.
So shout out to Oliver.
Sammy Legg is too technically correct to do that.
Game. 2 games to 5.
It's his game.
There we go. Come on,
Absolute leg
Oliver.
push.
2-5, third set. That court. 15 love.
Oh, is that almost
there's
a
the
stroke?
slide.
Wow.
It's a fair call from Brett. Apologies to
30 love.
anyone for speaking over the marker. Hugh is deeply ashamed.
30 love.
Not happy with that one. Very much not happy with that one.
15,
Showing a lot of
30.
emotion on that shot as he looks to close out this third and potentially final set. Big bounce there.
Very big bounce. Alistair Curley coming in with a comment.
15-30.
Great commentary, lads. Thank you, Alistair, head of ARTA. We are honoured to have that feedback.
15-30. Yep, receiver leads.
As Rob chalks up
beat
his
him.
first match points. Interesting to see how Ollie potentially responds. Been in control most of the game, Rob, and has officially earned the first match points of the match. God, he's good. Look at that. You don't see many 56-year-olds move like that.
All standing at chase 3 and 4.
40-15, server
Pistol
lead.
can't get over that fact.
Chase
3 and 4 is where he's standing.
Xavier Wilson. No doubt, best commentary performance in Australian real tennis history.
Couldn't agree more, Zav. Loses the chase and the game. Look, it's a privilege to be here to commentate such an extraordinary battle between past and present. I would say past, but he's in an open semi-final, so maybe
His
present and
opponent is in
future.
the band with us.
Maybe present future.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys with us. Thank you very much, Rob. Extremely happy with that performance. I think Ollie will have some stuff to reflect on. Cam is exiting the van, I think no doubt sick of us. But
very excited to report there will be a Robert Cam match here.
Final.
That
How
is incredible.
exciting is that?
1 hour 40. The stats are all wrong. Don't worry about them. But Pridmore, the young man, can hold his head high.
He can.
And that'll be us.
Look, we're on.
Camera
it's on
turns to us.
You.
If you
Thank
two want to
you.
come here and
Good.
wave to the camera.
Thank you.
Sam Legg here as well. We've
And
got
L
lots of-
Davis.
and
L Davis is our Lord and Saviour when it comes to our ticketing. So
been incredible.
huge shout out. 3
Shout out to
votes.
Tierney Law as well.
Yeah,
Just one of the
Tierney
sponsors of this
Law.
tournament. And
Falconer Advisors. Any financial needs you have, go and see the team at Falconer Advisors. They are.
Thank you
They
so
are
much.
the
These
best.
tournaments aren't possible without sponsors like these two. So it's really good to see some people getting around the great sport of real tennis, and yeah, just very grateful as a club for it.
If you have any plant-based needs, Newtown Station Nursery is your go-to.
That's exactly right. Well, that'll be me and Jackson Pastor signing off. We've had a lot of
fun tonight.
A lot of fun tonight, and I just want to speak on behalf of me and Nick Stenning. A lot of praise for the two of our commentary. We can't thank you enough for that. Unfortunately, that will be us, I think, for the tournament. It will be us for the tournament. His pistol gives me a funny face there. He doesn't know he's on camera. Yeah, look, we'll be us for the tournament, I think. We've had a great time commentating, and just been an absolute honour.
Not ours.
Yeah, so thank you very much, and we will be back.
Signing off.
You gonna need a hand, Pete?